There are 9 lies going on out there about the self-employed bank statement mortgage in our industry that honestly, I'm tired of hearing about, because 34% of self-employed people won't even apply for a mortgage because they believe they cannot get a mortgage. It's insane. And every single week, folks, literally every week, I get a call, I get a fallout, or I have a conversation about somebody that thinks they cannot qualify, got denied, or wasn't even aware that this type of mortgage is out there. And I'm gonna give you one more bonus one if you stay till the end. That's one of the biggest BS's out there that I hear on a constant basis. Hey everyone, my name is Kenny Simpson. If we've never met, I focus on 1 to 4 unit financing. That means I help people purchase and refinance 1 to 4 unit properties. Maybe it's a primary, maybe it's a 2 unit, 3 unit, 4 unit, whether you're buying a home, buying investment property. I am your guy. I can help out. I've been doing it 20 years, helped over 5,000 clients, funded $1 billion of loans. I shoot content like this to help you out so you can make sense, or like we're learning today about these BS lies, to break it down and give you the real deal from somebody that's actually doing it day after day, doing mortgages. And the consumer, look, if you're just living your life, you don't know what's going on. You don't know what's out there and you don't know the capabilities. So if you're a self-employed person, that could be 1099. You've heard of gig worker, Uber, a broker. You could be a real estate investor. You could own a landscaper. You could be a digital marketer, be a commercial broker. I mean, the list goes on. You could just own any company, right? This is applying to you. Maybe you got denied with a mortgage. Maybe another lender said, hey, you don't qualify. And just want to set the record straight that all lenders are not created equal 1,000%. So if you go to one non-QM lender or one lender that is self-employed and they say you cannot qualify, do you realize that they just might have guidelines that other ones do not require? So I'm a mortgage broker. So we have over 30 lenders that do these loans and they do them well. And some only specifically specialize in non-QM mortgages, which AKA also known as self-employed mortgages. So they do them really, really, really good because that is all they do. Let's jump into the 9 lies quickly because I want to help you out to debunk these. So if you've been told one of these lies, we can turn that around and hopefully help you out today get a mortgage. Number 1 lie is, hey, when you're getting a bank statement loan, they're going to care about your expenses. I'm not saying they're not going to care, but they're looking at gross income. They're not looking at what's coming out of the bank account. They're looking to see if you're actually making money. Number 2, you cannot have multiple accounts. What do I mean? You cannot use 2 business accounts. You cannot use a personal and business account. Some people actually have 2 different companies, or they just have a business. Some money goes into a personal account, some money goes into a business account. That's fine. We can use both. And also with number 2, people think that you have to have a business account to qualify for this mortgage. Incorrect. Number 3, the biggest myth is you have to own a business. Oh, I have to be a plumber. I have to be a landscaper. I have to have some company with an S Corp and all this. That is 100% false. You could be a real estate agent. You could just be an Uber driver. You could just do websites for somebody. You don't really have a company. You don't have all this stuff. You do not have to own a technical business. You could be a gig worker, 1099 independent contractor to qualify for this mortgage. Number 4, this one is never brought up, but I'm bringing it up because it's a big lie. Oh, Kenny, I heard you cannot have insufficient funds. What does that mean? That means your account accidentally went negative. We had a guy recently, 12 months, 2 bank statements, 1 month went negative because a check didn't come in, something went out. And he was like, I was told I can't qualify. Some lenders, you're right, but that is not true. We have lenders that you can still qualify and they will look past it. It could be even more than 1 insufficient fund. Number 5, huge miss. Huge lie in this is that you have to have income every month. That is not true. What if you are let's say you're a commercial broker. You sell apartment buildings. You sell commercial buildings. Maybe you sold 5 buildings last year in 2024, right? And you only had 5 commissions, but they're all 6-figure commissions. You do not have to have deposits every month. Some people's businesses that I deal with, they're all types of business, folks. Just think about the businesses that are out there. I've done so many of them. Some are seasonal. Some people make their money in 3 to 4 months a year and the rest is pretty dead. So don't think that you have to make money every month. That is a lie. Number 6, the big one. Kenny, I heard I have to be self-employed for 2 years. Wrong. You could be self-employed for 1 year. You actually could be self-employed less than 1 year and I could still get it done. How? Maybe you're in a business W-2 and you came over this one. You're doing really, really well and we can prove that. I've gotten people that have been self-employed less than 1 year loans recently and I have proof to back it up. Number 7, big one. Kenny, I heard they don't count cash deposits. That could be true. That actually is not true all the time. Depending on your business, depending on your model, don't get me wrong. If you have one cash deposit over a 12 or 24 month history, could be a problem. But if you own a liquor store or if you own a business, maybe even rent or something, and we see a history of cash deposits and that is part of the business or it's kind of customary in that type of business, guess what? We can make it work. Number eight, you need 20% down. Kenny, I heard you 20, 30, 40% down. That again, my friends, is an incorrect. It is a bullshit lie. You do not need 20% down. You could do as little as 15% down. There are some lenders with 10. It's gotten fewer and far between, but there are a few, but we stick to 15% down. Number 9, the last number 9, before I give you that bonus 10, number 9 is you need perfect credit. That is not true. People think you need a 740, 760, 780. Nope. You can have a 680 or higher. We can help you out. In some cases, maybe you're a little bit below that. We need to bring that score up, really help you out. That's good. The reason why 680, if you get below that, the financing starts to get real ugly. So we want to try to boost that score above at least 680, 700 to help you out. And the 10th lie, bonus one that I wanted to give you is that interest rates are so much higher than conventional, maybe a jumbo or conventional rate. That is baloney, folks. It's not. Rates could almost be the same depending on the loan amount, depending on the LTV, depending on the credit score. So actually that is a complete, utter BS lie, 100%. Rates can be very close. It all depends on the situation. Just like whether you're using a jumbo mortgage, a conventional mortgage, or you're using a non-QM self-employed mortgage. It really depends on the scenario, but rates are much closer than you think. So that is all. That is the 9 lies. This is what I keep hearing. So if you have a scenario, if you're one of the 34% that have never, ever tried to get a mortgage because you're self-employed, you should reach out to me today. If you're the person over here that has tried and been denied, maybe you're with the wrong lender. And like I said, not all lenders are created equal. They don't have the same experience. If I can help you out, please reach out to me. I'd love the opportunity to talk to you and try to win you over. And here's 4 things that I will leave you with that if you answer yes, you should be able to qualify to buy a home. Number 1, does your business actually make income? Number 2, do you have a credit score above 680? Number 3, do you have at least 15 to 20% down? And number 4, have you been self-employed for at least 1 or 2 years? If you answered yes, all 4 of those questions, we should talk. Look below in the description, schedule a call, text me, email me, get a hold of me. I want to talk to you. I want to help you out. Thanks so much. Love to see your comments below. Share this video with somebody else that you might know is self-employed. They think they can't qualify. You're at a barbecue, you're at a dinner, you're in passing with them and you've heard this. Share this video with them. It'd be really, really helpful. Again, thanks guys for watching. Talk to you soon.